And here we are. We're on the second circuit experience, at least recorded. And it's going to be on Blue Moon Bay Speedway, which thankfully was a lot quicker and a lot easier than I was expecting. As you can see, there's two courses within this. There's the full course and the infield A. So here we're going to start on the full course, which for the first sector looks like we need to get 17 seconds to get the gold on that. 26.9 for sector 2, and then 46.9 for the full lap. So yeah, it's an odd circle basically. Shouldn't be too difficult, especially for me who's been playing for a decent bit. Here I was just getting acquainted. The car looked a little bit different than I remembered on the inside, as I believe I've driven this car before, or at least I own this car, I have no idea. Anyway, yeah, as you can see, I'm just going straight for it. You just turn, basically. Keep your foot down, and 16.9 gold in the bag. Nice and simple. So now we move on to sector 2, which is even a longer straight and a longer bend, a longer turn. That's literally it. Technically 2 turns, but as you can see, we'll go through it. Now, I did actually brake a bit too much here. As you can see, I'm slowing down quite a bit. For something where all you need to do is just stay in the right lane and you're good. Unfortunately, I got 27.3, which is kind of embarrassing, but you know. We go again, and I'm gonna make myself watch it all for some reason. But you can see the ghost here slows down dramatically. I'll just keep my foot down, and we go. Once again, on the same as before, we're just gonna keep our foot down and turn. It's really not that difficult. As long as you make sure you actually turn the wheel enough, you'll get it. 26.3, there we go. Did it by quite a bit. And now we're already on to the final lap with less than 3 minutes of driving. I don't know, you know, pretty good. I'm happy with this so far. So it's about 46 seconds I've got to get. If I combine the last 2 sectors, I should get roughly around 42. So it'll be interesting to see what I actually get here, because I do not remember. So once again, we're just gonna foot down, turn, bam. Almost hit that, almost hit the wall. But we managed to stay on. Going again, just going deep, because it just allows you to maintain that speed. So it's just going deep, going early. I've clearly slowed down a little bit there. I must have just lifted off the accelerator. But now full pelt down the straight, going up a gear. 45.9. So that definitely can be improved. But why would we waste the time? Why would we bother? Yeah, that's it. Alright, and there you go. All 3 done. With less than 5 minutes of driving, we've just earned ourselves 42,000, plus the 40k for all bronze, plus the 200,000 for all gold. So about 280,000 we just got from that. Pretty good for 5 minutes. Now, stuff like this is why I really want to do this circuit experiences. They give you so much money and so quickly. But anyway, now we're going on to infield A, which can give you up to 800,000 for all the gold. Once again, doesn't look too difficult. 29 just flat for the gold on that one. Sector 2, 23.2, and it's a shorter section. And then the final one, 21.6. And it's really that first bend I've got to be careful on, and I wouldn't really worry about the rest of it, you know. And then the lap attack, a minute and 10. Now, obviously after the last one, I was very confident, and I was pretty sure I was going to get it. I was hoping for it to be a quick one, like full course, in and out. It took me not as long as Sardinia, but a decent amount of time. I think roughly 40 minutes of gameplay. But here, as this is not just a simple turn and go, I do try to get the feel of it. As you just saw there, that is the beginning of me understanding that this car, you've got to treat it well, because it will just skid out if you don't. And to be honest, I take the rest of this pretty alright. Just a little slow, obviously. I'm trying to get my bearings, trying to understand, alright, this is where I got to go. Because there's one thing seeing it on the map, but actually driving it, yeah, it's different, at least for me. So now I've got an understanding, I know what the layout of the track is. Doesn't matter, because, yeah, we do this a lot. it's just a lot of getting that biting point right as I'm letting go of the brake, putting down my foot on the accelerator. It's just trying to get that sort of balance and trying to push as far as we can. I gave up there, as you can tell, as soon as I realised. Oh, here we go. This is a good one. So that definitely unlocked something in my brain. I was like, oh, okay. Cut in, coast a little bit, and stay as close to, if not on, the apex as you're doing that turn. That is the best way I found to do it. As you see, I got 29.0 there. So big improvement already. We go again. Let's see what I get. Nope, and we lose it. And I know what happens at those points. It's just that split second that you let go of the power and then push down too early. And the car's just not ready to take that. Oh, there you go. I'm shaking myself off and getting myself ready, preparing myself. This is going to be the one. I know what I've got to do. I think. I don't know. I didn't take that turn. Well, you see the amount of time I gained just by staying on the curb, cutting in a little bit earlier here, putting my foot down as early as I can get. Now how do we take this? Oh, nice little drift there. Managed to keep it, and we're close enough. 28.9. There's the gold. So not too bad. So I don't remember how long that was. Probably that's got to be less than 10 minutes of driving, I would say, for that sector. I immediately try it again because I guess I thought I could do quicker, and clearly I did not understand well enough of what I was doing. Yep, I'm even hitting the steering wheel. Just complete. Oh, you know what? Now I think about it, I do remember these moments got frustrating, but I was so adamant that I was going to get a better time. I knew that if I just put those three bits together, so park yourself on the apex on this turn, carry that speed through. Once you get above this part of the elevation change, put your foot down, cut in early here because you can coast it. By the time you're about the midway, yep, you can put your foot down, the car stabilizes itself. Here was this turn was definitely my most challenging, to be able to carry that speed through and not completely spin out or go into the grass. As you saw, I got a 28.2, so I did improve it, and I guess that was good enough. I was like, alright, I've spent long enough. So overall, afterwards, when I retried it, then it probably took about a good 15 to 20 minutes just on that one sector. But here's sector 2 now, so we've got to get 23 seconds roughly, and it's just a lot more tighter bends, and not put my foot down before I fully rotated the car. You know, that's the one thing I just didn't seem to understand. It was a challenge for me, honestly, taking this car around, but it was really fun, and when you do get it, it is really rewarding. I didn't take that too bad, I just took it a bit too narrow. Come in a bit wider and deep, then I would have gotten a better result, but 23.7, at least we got something after, I think that was the second attempt? I don't know. Here's another attempt where I just completely bin it. This one would have been alright, could have been it. But I've spun out again. Let's see. Maybe I'm putting my foot down on the accelerator too quick. I'm trying to remember. I think that's probably what it is, isn't it? It's just I was getting too eager. Come on, this one's got to be a good one. Started from the beginning of the sector. Yeah, I mean, definitely can be taken better at that. Cut in. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, look at the time save. That's got to be the gold. Yeah, 23.0. Oh. And you know what's dumb? I know I can beat that, but I'm pretty sure after the last one I was like, nah, I don't want to spend another 10 minutes on this. 15 minutes. We'll go straight to sector 3. 21.6. This one, yeah, you just come out of that turn that we just did, and you can kind of coast at this bit. You don't need to brake as much, and I thought I did, so I braked, went through. I'm pretty sure I got bronze or silver. There's no way I got a gold straight away, did I? Yeah, like, even I'm like, nah, this ain't good enough. This ain't good enough. Bronze, yeah, 22.7. I already knew that what I did wrong, so come back in and basically just don't slow down as much. Look at the amount of speed I carried through, and this is definitely the goal. I know that for a fact. Just put your foot down and go. It's not really exciting, this one. There's not a lot to take from it. It's just getting used to the car. That was the challenge for me. Because once you've learned the track, so after the few times that I did it, I knew what I was doing. But then because I was worried about how the car was going to react, I would sometimes take like the turns too narrow or too wide, because my brain wasn't really focused on that. I was just kind of doing like whatever I felt like the car wanted. But here's the final lap. So do I do it the first time? I do not remember. So do I get this on the apex? That's all I want to know. Oh, coming proper hard on there. Bounce the car all around. It weren't the worst, weren't the best. It's an okay exit. We're coming again, we're coasting, put the foot in the power. Yeah, nice, nice. Now how are we going to take this one? Do we slide? Yeah, we slide. Well, we keep it going, we keep it going. We don't go onto the grass. Not too bad. 5th gear, 4th gear, 3rd. Do we stay in 3rd? We go down to 2nd. We could do that on 3rd, I think. Here we should be staying in 3rd. No, I've gone down to 2nd. No, you definitely should be taking that on 3rd. Oh gosh, you know what? Yeah, I'm glad that happened, because I didn't want to see what that time was. Okay, here I'm going way too wide, becoming a little bit deeper. Maybe that's... Nope. Nope, that clearly wasn't it. Put my head down in shame. I knew that was bad. I knew that was bad. Oh, so you see what I mean? That sometimes you can go onto the grass and it's so frustrating, because you're like, oh, that was a good exit. Or you're getting more speed than you remember from the last time, and then you find out, oh, it's too much. What's this one? Is this going to be it? God, I'm coming down so heavy on the change. But that was good. That was nice. It was nice and smooth at least. How about this? Oh, my foot goes down on the pedal a little bit late on that one, I would say. Take that turn, definitely it was conservative on that one. But we got through it. Gear, I'm going to stay in now. I'm going to stay in 3, go back to 2, and go back to 2. We're cutting in a bit earlier though. Coming in a bit wide. But not terrible. This exit, can we do what we did on the sector? Yes, we can, okay. Good, good. Put the foot down. Lift off a little bit, turn. Oh, yeah, not happy with that one. Not happy with that. It's just like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, head down in shame and everything. He's not done it. He's mucked it all up. What does he get? He does get it. He gets the 1.9. He doesn't believe it himself. Oh my gosh. Honestly, that was a dreadful lap in my opinion, and my past self agrees that was dreadful, and we somehow got it. 1.9. Now I immediately try it again, obviously. This is just the way. If you do something that feels too easy, you go back and do it better. Unless you take too much time where you give up and you're like, this is not worth it. Especially when you're thinking about like, oh, this is only 800,000 for what could have been 20 minutes of driving, and then I make it a 40-minute driving session. Now, that would be worth it if I can come back to this and do it first time, or near enough. I don't know if I could. I would like to think I can. I know if I get in the seat, I'll be like, yeah, I've got this. But yeah, if anything, I'd probably get just behind my best time, or, you know, just on it. I don't think I would improve. I don't think... It'd either be a crash out or on the money. It's one of those. Oh, look how close I got to the wall on that one. But I took it better. Took that better. I really kind of got all my time savings on that last bit. But yeah, that one was a lot better. 1.8. And I definitely think I can get like a 1.75. I feel like I could save a whole second off this time if I just did everything all together in a nice bow. So we'll watch from the outside preview. Again, there was not really much. It was such an easy one. I could have made it so much quicker. But you know, that's just how it is, I guess. I'm just going to take longer doing it. I'm definitely cutting a lot of this. I'm going to shorten this one to be probably less than 15 minutes. There's not really a lot that needs to be shown. It does look good though. It does look. It's just fun to drive. Oh, this happened a lot when I was looking at replays. At that specific turn, you just get like the grey screen of blandness. Matches the tone of my voice, the tone of this video. Whatever. I did enjoy it. I was glad it was over quite quickly, to be honest, because I really do want to get onto some of the other circuits. But I kind of want the rest of them to be this easy, because, you know, it just gets me the money quicker, and then I can get onto getting the platinum trophy. Sorry, I was just admiring that for a second. That was really nice. Just listening to that car as it drives by. It's really satisfying to watch the wheels spin as well. I don't know if that's just me or something. But yeah, there you go. 48,000 added, plus 160,000 for the bronze, plus the 800,000. So we just got over 1 million there. Super lovely, super nice. That's it, yeah. So now I've got 11.2 million in the bank. I think I made a little bit more after doing some the weekly session as well, which was really good. I had a really good weekly race offline. I haven't done online. I've never actually played an online race yet. It's definitely something I've got to do, but there you go. Blue Moon Speedway.